Let us unlimber our axes! A hold ransom for first blood! Way out of the mountains! Look at them! There'll be many dead orcs today. Ah! The guild has a ransom on these old breakers! Destruction reign!
I will offer their blood to Cain.
Our sorcery is majestic.
Challenge for the Damask Cross!
Picassi honors us!
These fell magics!
Alright, so after giving this campaign a little bit more thought and encountering this absolutely crippling bug that has happened in this campaign, I've decided to give it a little bit more time because I am not ready to give up on this campaign currently. In case anybody doesn't know what I'm referring to, missed the previous episode, I do go into it in a little bit more detail in that episode, but the problem is that Malekith, obviously our legendary lord, is immobile. He's been completely immobilized. Now, I'm assuming what I could do is I could get another lord up here, bump up against him, transfer these units over into another army, and then disband him. But the problem, basically, in a nutshell, is you can't see it on as like a representation of a hero here on the ground, but you can sort of see it here if you look at the banner. There is a hero here that belongs to Valkia, who is occupying the exact same location, the exact same coordinates as Malekith's army. And because that's a big no-no in this game, it has effectively immobilized, I think, both of them. I think the reason, it's been like this for several turns, so I think the reason why this hero can't move is because we're on top of him, And the reason why we can't move is because he is on top of us. Now, what that means, unfortunately, is, we're trying to conduct an offensive up here, moving two armies in coordination with one another to possibly go up here and take Valkyria's territory. And we just can't do that while he's immobilized. So the other problem is I have tried to look to see what my chance of assassinating this hero are, and it's like 12% or something, and I don't have so much money that I can just keep throwing heroes at it over and over again. So what I'm kind of hoping might happen is that she attacks us, and we can maybe get a retreat option, and that would maybe allow me to move. I don't exactly know. I don't have... The other thing, of course, like I said, I could get another lord up here. I could transfer all the units over to a different lord, disband him. Unfortunately, we're using a mod where you disband him, he's going to be off the map for 10 turns, which is awfully crippling. And then, anyway, it's a lot. It's going to take a lot of time to process all that out, but having said all that, there are other interesting things going on in this campaign, and so let's talk about those for a second. So over here in the west, we have pressed our offensive a little bit here against Grombrindal, but unfortunately the combination of that army right there and the garrison is too strong for these two armies. So what we're going to do, and we don't have a good... Okay, you don't actually need to replenish. You can stay in raiding stance because you don't need to replenish, but you kind of need to replenish at this point. So I think what we'll do, we're going to move you back into our own territory here. Here you can replenish. We're going to move you back. Never mind, we can't move you back. If he were to come out and attack us, where we're actually, so this is quite bad. Where we're raiding right now. Yeah, where we are raiding right now, the garrison would come out, force us to retreat. Then, would he attack with just this army? 11 units against this. I actually kind of hope that he does. We have to hope that he doesn't have another... Let me do this. Let me pull you out. Send you over to this side. Make sure there's not another army over here. There does not appear to be. Okay, so you can come back and rejoin this army right here. Okay. He will probably force us to retreat, but that's fine. If he wanted to then subsequently attack us with just that army, that's actually a battle that I feel like we ought to be able to win. So the only real issue would be if he starts adding some regiments of renown or something like that to it. That would be kind of bad, but kind of feel like testing it out anyway. So we've got this. In other words, we got an interesting situation going on up there. Now down here, you are still not close enough to attack Varg, and they appear to not be too interested in getting close enough for us to attack. So that's fine. As long as they're sitting there not doing anything, that allows us to just continue to replenish and potentially build up the defenses over here. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now with this army. Then you...
Dreadlord of Nagara.
I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to remember what I was going to do over here. I think
The nation calls.
I just wanted to make sure that this garrison is... Well, this garrison's quite strong.
Lord of
Okay, I don't actually remember why. I remember moving the admiral back in to this settlement, but I don't remember exactly why. I think maybe I was worried that there was a stronger army down here, like maybe Torox was going to attack it. I don't really remember for sure. Meanwhile, we can continue, obviously, to level up that building. That's getting pretty expensive, however. And then you... Boy, we're running out of money here. You know what? I think maybe I don't do this just yet, because you honestly need to keep recruiting. And what is that going to give us? That's going to be 10 of these and 8 of these. Let's do 1 of each. There we go. So we're at 9 and 9. And then... yeah, and I can still level this as well, so that's fine. Okay. And we just means we can't afford to level this up right now, but that's... We're talking about a 30-turn payback time for building that building anyway, or for upgrading that building. Okay, and then
I admire your
up here, yeah, we're back up to here. You are just going to continue to do the raiding because it's too good to pass up. You're getting the slaves, you're getting the money. They don't dare attack us because of Malekith being there. So we're just going to leave that as is. I think with you, I could increase my ambush success chance. Is there any reason to? You cannot go into ambush stance, but you can go into channeling stance. That'll be nice when we get that built. Don't think there's any real reason though to stick with this. So let's go ahead and switch maybe back to income from all buildings. Why are we losing 8? Buildings, collected income difficulty. So nothing special. We're even getting +7 from our characters. It feels like we don't have any. Huh. Okay. Just feels like we're losing. I guess I just have no public order buildings built here. Well, this will help a little bit because this is going to be plus. Oh, never mind. It's +2 faction wide, +10 in this province, so that's going to be good enough. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, you are fine. You are good enough. You are good enough. And, okay, so diktats-wise, we could do some diktats. Do I want to do money? I don't really think there's anything... You know what? If I do the money, boom. If I can do that in one more place... We can, yeah, we got the slaves in order to be able to do it, and now we can still afford this. Okay. And have a little bit of a cushion. Okay, works for me. Are all of our... Okay, I don't... You know what I need to check is my... Oh, you're ready to come back in. Okay. Did I get a message for that and just forgot about it? Ready for duty. Sure enough. Okay. Very good. Well, then we're going to recruit you in.
Lord of the Black Court.
And let's go ahead and give you... Let's give you Inspiring Presence and... Winebreaker's fine. Okay. Magic items wise, we are all assigned. Evil Choir Master. I don't really see a reason why not. So, and then a factor. I don't see why not. Okay. And so, we want to move you inside the city. Now the
Black-hearted.
does your benefit for the Evil Choir Master not... I guess it doesn't work on a Black Arc.
Cruel and deadly.
Well, then in that case, I'm going to get rid of it. Evil Choir Masters can only go on Lords. And apparently there's no reason for them to be on an Admiral. It's kind of what I think we just realized. Let me just double check. You've got one as well. So if we look at here, at your public order, military presence, level of control... So overall, you're at +4. If I get rid of this,
Lord of Nagara.
You are still at +4. Okay, so no reason to give Evil Choir Masters to our Admirals.
Lord of the Black Court.
And you've got one as well. Okay. All right, now we know. Should have learned that lesson a long time ago, but it's better late than never, I suppose.
Lord.
Meanwhile, then we could... Definitely want to do some recruit. Oh, never mind. Yeah, nope. Okay, we could do recruiting right here. So we actually cannot afford all the recruiting. We're back to not doing this after all.
Do not vex us further.
And instead,
Feared
we're
by
going to do
all.
the recruiting here with you. And you can recruit 1, 2, 3. That's fine. I really like doing the Black Ark Corsairs on these admirals in our Black Arks, because they all have this Fleet Master, +6 melee attack for Black Ark Corsairs. Pretty hard to say no to that in the early game, or even the early mid game, which is probably where we're at right now. And then I could go ahead and do this. Is there any real benefit to leveling this up? Not really. What about these? I don't really see why not. Sure, we'll do that. What about for you? What about for you? You don't have any leftover. What about for you? You've already maximized all of that and all of that. We just have a little bit more room left for you to do one of these. Okay, well, we'll worry. Actually, to do 2 of those. Okay, we'll worry about that later. All right. Thematically, I did always want to focus on the Black Arks in this campaign, and we just got distracted by some of our difficulties. But maybe we'll get back on track as far as that's concerned. We also could do a right. Control +8 or a sorceress. Nah, I don't think either one of them is worth 800 slaves right now. Let's go ahead and check our missions out. We could recruit melee cavalry. It's not really a priority. Okay, so we got 3 different quest battles that we have to do. We just don't have an army to do it. Although, let me take a look at these. These quest battles. If I look at each of you, this hard to tell. I don't know these quest battles for Malekith. I may have done them before. I probably did do them at some point, but I don't remember them. So when I see this being quite so even, I don't want to risk it because of Valkia being there right next to us. This one is obviously not one that we want to do. And then, yeah, again, too well balanced right now. We'll do it. We'll do those later. Okay. Check our diplomacy out. We're at strength rank 10, so we're still doing fine. But unfortunately, the rest of our Dark Elf brethren are not doing particularly well. The forces of order are definitely winning so far, and it doesn't help the fact that we've had Torox, who is another chaos faction that has been causing us so much trouble as well. All right, I think then we are probably ready to go ahead and do another end turn here. Am I forgetting anything? Well, if I am, then I am. We encountered Wissenland. We're trying to repress a shudder. The name Wissenland right now is making me think of the Skarsnik campaign and how much trouble Wissenland has been giving us in that campaign. Okay, Haggrave, what are you doing? Not a lot. And it's probably only a limited amount of time before we're going to have to start worrying about Sigvald as well. So that's definitely a concern.
What brings you forth from your dusty
Okay,
wastes?
what do you want? You want a defensive alliance? No, thank you. Drinking some water instead of my usual coffee. Trying to cut cut back on the coffee. Okay, here's Sigvald. Okay, he's moving back eastward. That's interesting. Okay, well, I like that, as long as he's not moving westward. Okay, what's she gonna do? Oh, I thought she was gonna... attack us and give us a chance to retreat. Got my hopes up. Okay, Varg's still not sure what they want to do, and then I think we have Grombrindal still yet to go. No. We're already into the rogue armies? So Grombrindal did not come out and attack us. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I wanted to check this. So Haggrafe... Yeah, that's a mistake. I probably need to change the war coordination target with Haggrafe. Okay, that's interesting. Eatane and Krace. Okay, ambusher discovered. Right expires. Okay, that's good. Mount gained. Okay, that's good. Oh, somebody tried to block me over here. Jerks. Okay, got lots of construction completed. And we're still doing okay for money. Alright, let's take a look, before I forget now, at our war coordination. So we have Haggrafe. Let's zoom to the target. Godslayer should not be the target anymore. Let's clear the target. And let's instead say attack target. And we want you to attack... How about... That's a dark fortress right there, I think. Yeah, let's get you to attack. I'm questioning whether to ask them to attack Varg. Let's see if they'll attack Varg. I like the idea of that. Requesting an army. We have plenty of allegiance. We could request an army. Not that one. That one is too far away for us to care about. But this one... That army is not strong enough to attack that settlement. Nor is it strong enough to attack that settlement. You know what? It's too far away for it to really be of any use to us. Okay, and then Harganeth. Actually, back to Haggrafe. Ally missions. Okay, so what would be a good... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna accept a mission to defeat Valkia. Since she's right next to us, maybe we'll get a chance to this turn. I haven't really looked at that just yet. And then Harganeth. Oh yeah, you are the one who we've asked you to attack Valkia, and you have just absolutely, for like 15 turns now, just completely ignored what we asked you to do. However, you're in such dire straits right now that there's really nothing that you can do. I think this might be your last remaining army.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
And it's not even Crone Hellebron herself. It's not much of an army. Okay. Alright. It is what it is.
Yes.
So, right here, if we attacked, yes, Malekith could join this combat. He can't do it himself because he still can't move, but I have to think our two armies together, this is a win for us, right? We can win that.
Scream for me.
She's gonna run away. Dagnabbit. And this would be a great time for us to pursue and wipe her out, except that I can't move Malekith.
Limits.
I can change his stance. Let's go to ambush stance. Let's just see what that does.
Limitless.
Okay, meanwhile, yeah, so you go back into raiding,
Marauding.
and that's fine. You just stay there in that stance. Can these guys get down? They can, actually. That army right there could get down here close enough to support an attack against us. And probably will. Okay, change of plans. You now are going to go... You're going to come back here.
What is your dark purpose?
This is the problem, unfortunately, with not being able to move Malekith, is I can't prepare. So now I need you.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
I need her to attack Malekith, force him to retreat, and then hopefully not have enough movement left over to attack him a second time and wipe him out with the support of that army right there. She's got 4 armies. It's ridiculous. She's got 1 settlement and 4 armies, even if 2 of them are just a single lord.
Serious.
All right. Anyway, meanwhile, you... I'll come back to you. Over here, you have... I think we'll go ahead and continue on the magic line for you. You've got plenty of winds of magic now. We are going to move... Okay, he's back to recruiting here.
Feel my power.
We're going to put you in raiding.
Moving on.
No, we're not getting enough out of it. Okay, we're going to put you into ambush stance.
Unparalleled.
Allow you to keep getting some replenishment going.
Surrounded by weaklings.
And meanwhile, you are going to keep falling back. What is the trespassing thing? We're moving through the... Oh, we're moving through Wood Elf territory. Forgot about that. Okay, so where does Wood Elf territory... Okay, so we don't want to be raiding the Wood Elves. Okay, in anticipation of them continuing to do...
Murderous lord. Such slaughter awaits.
This sucks. Okay, I need to get all the way back into my own territory here. Yeah, in anticipation of them recruiting enough to make this a fight that I would not want to fight, we had to fall back farther than I would have liked to. So now we're losing money. This is a concern. This is definitely a concern. Okay, you... I've given you just about everything. Everything that I value, so I think at this point we'll give you missile resistance. That's always good to take, okay? Alright, and so, yeah, we need to start fighting some battles and winning some battles in order to make some money, because right now we're having serious money issues again. Okay, the replenishing here, however, is good. 2 more turns for this to finish. I could rush it for 300 slaves. I don't think there's any real need to, however. I think instead I'll just keep using the slaves on my diktats here to get more money, because money is going to be a long-term issue until we start having some favorable battles again. Here in Grand, I think I should have switched this long before now. Hag Grafe, you... You're...
Tyrant
what?
of Nagaroth.
You're at 19 out of 20. I think that's good enough. I need to figure out how to use you. What are the odds of being able to win a battle against Bernhoff the Butcher?
What?
He doesn't look all that strong, quite frankly. Is this...
Lord,
Okay, I can't actually reach him if I wanted to attack
a vine.
this turn, but I could move out here. This is shared. We're not going to replenish while we're there. Maybe he'll move close enough to us next turn.
Murderous lord.
Okay, you
A vile
can
black
come on out.
tyrant.
I do want to continue recruiting with you. Okay, now our money situation is even worse, but
Tyrant.
if they sail closer here, we could potentially attack
What
them with
now?
both of these black
Noble
arcs.
born.
So we'll try that. And meanwhile, I think Nagaron, now I'm in a situation where I might want to go back to... You know what? I just realized now why I had this. It's because of this right here. Okay. I think I'm actually going to do it again here as well. Ambush success chance. We're going to lose more money, but maybe we can catch the dwarfs in another not an ambush situation. That's not likely to work, but if they come out here not knowing that this army is here, that we can catch them in a fight where we can hit them with two armies against one of theirs. So that's the hope. Meanwhile, we've got this Dark Conduit, casualty replenishment rate. That could be good. This lasts for 15 turns. 800 slaves. I feel like we could do that. Let's do it. Perform right. Boom. We're only losing 28 per turn, which seems kind of amazing to me. We must be we have buildings that are given. Yeah, we're getting 180 per turn from buildings. That's why. Okay, so your replenishment just got boosted, got supercharged. That's good. So did yours. So did yours.
My revenge is at hand.
You don't need any. So did yours. So did yours. Okay, that's good. Okay, hopefully we'll get a battle then in another turn or two. We can even go ahead and do
People grow restless.
a diktat again here. We don't really need to. I feel like our treasury is... we've got enough of a cushion right now. We'll give it one more turn, and I don't want to run... But you know what? I'm not running out of slaves. There's no reason to not go ahead and do this. Our slave situation is actually looking just fine. So there we go. That'll help our money out quite a bit. Do we have any more heroes that we can recruit? I haven't looked at this lately. Nope, we do not. Okay. All right, so now I think we are back to ending another turn. I don't think I need to check my diplomacy again. This is interesting. I'm really curious what they're going to do right here. Solastra versus Elithanar right there. That's very, very curious. And then we've got Torex down here.
Fear my malice.
Is there any chance at all that we can do peace with Torox? Oh, he's not even on the list. You gotta be kidding me. Torox, you hate us that much. Wow, okay. Alright. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. Okay, let's go ahead then and do another end turn. Godslayer is actually doing fairly well, considering he's going up against Malice. Okay, so Haggrafe, you're going to attack it anyway, even though we changed it from being the war coordination target, except you're not actually going to attack it, because you're not strong enough. Okay. So the drowned, Solastra, we lost track of her. I didn't see what she did. Did she attack and fail? Okay, Sigvald is... No, he's just raiding. He's not actually attacking Harganeth just yet. Okay, Valkia. This is what I expected. Yep, here comes that army. She's going to attack me, and maybe I'll get a chance to retreat. She did not attack me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well that's a disaster. 2 armies against 2 armies up there with Valkia, us against Valkia. We're gonna lose that, because that second army that she's got is quite strong. Okay, Varg is running away. Yeah, I'm afraid her 2 armies are stronger than our 2 armies. And yet, I can't retreat because I can't move. I mean, I don't mean retreat meaning right after she attacks. I mean retreat this turn during my movement. So, I think what that means is we're going to have to attack anyway. Even though we're not really prepared to. Steel technology, whatever. It's just Mung. Okay, got some units recruited, got Dark City constructed, that's good. Okay, so, let's take a look at what we've got here. Lots of Forsaken, lots of trolls, some chariots, spawn, dragon ogres. Only level 3 Lord, and then Valkia. This is not a battle that I welcome. But I also kind of feel like...
Druki sorceress.
Okay, actually, you know what? Maybe we can do this. If you move in ambush stance back to here.
Traveling.
You probably don't even have to be in ambush stance. I just don't... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to even put you in ambush stance. We're going to put you in channeling stance.
The portents are good.
Okay. And then, if she attacks me, hopefully, all I can hope for here is that Malekith retreats far enough back that she is close enough to reinforce. And if not, at least she is now close enough to have Ashrak's garrison come out and help. And this garrison, actually that garrison is not as strong as I thought it was. Well,
silence.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to... Oh, I can't move any of these heroes. I can't move. Okay. Well, it is what it is.
Beyond compare.
Maybe I should have attacked this turn. It's too late now because I've already moved her back. All right. We'll just see what happens there. And meanwhile, over here... Oh, they moved over that direction. Bummer. This is what I was worried about, was the combination of these two armies.
Praise Sigmar.
Okay.
I approve of these dark deeds.
So if I move you farther out here...
admire your darkness.
I'm not going to bother to level any of this up right now. But I can move you out to here. Do you need more replenishment, or are you're good except for 3? We're 3 men down in this one unit. Okay. That's good enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing you out. Let's move you. Actually, let's find out how far we can move with him first.
Fear my malice.
Okay. And we're going to continue to recruit. We're going to push the limits of what we can afford, that's for sure. And then your...
Dreadlord of Nagara.
Why can I not change your stance?
Noble
I must have done this wrong. Okay, let me look at this again. Recruiting. Yes, I need to recruit like this. And actually, now you can move out to here. What's the range of reinforcements? Not very good. Okay, you move out to here. Well,
Set the sails.
not letting me go quite where I wanted to. I'm going to assume that these guys are close enough together. Doesn't look like it when I hover over that, though. Anyway, then you can actually add your recruitment here, so he can keep recruiting. So now we can do... There we go. Okay. Now we're definitely pushing the upper boundary of what we can afford.
Lord of Fear.
But we need to be able to start mounting some offensives again. You are now in a much better position to come out. The question is, where am I going to send you? I think maybe... We don't know if Rakarth is still alive, do we? You know what we could do is we could send you out against Varg.
What?
Capitano Cisco here. How strong are you? Okay, which one are you? Capitano Cisco, you are the Terrors of the Dark Straits. The Terrors of the Dark Straits. You're not really all that strong, I don't think. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to pull you out.
Dreadlord. Set the sails.
Oh, we're able to replenish even out here in the water. This is shared. I thought since it was shared, but I guess it's blue shared. So it's shared between us and somebody that we're not at war with. Okay. All right.
Dreadlord of the Druid.
So you've moved. You've moved. You've moved. You've moved. You can't move. You have moved. You have moved. And we're waiting to see what they do. Okay. All right. And this is where he failed to, or no, he succeeded at a steel technology, but he didn't pull us out of ambush stance. Okay. So that's it then. That's all of our armies. Now it's back to our settlements here. We haven't had a battle yet in this episode, have we? Let's go ahead and get At this point, I really don't know if I can afford to keep doing the diktat for the extra money. We'll start getting some extra money with this, so that'll help. Help a tiny little bitty bit right there. You are already getting all the money you can. We have not built the landmark here at Grand. Okay, I never did manage to get this leveling up. So we're not getting... Okay, so this is literally the only additional money that we're going to be getting. So we're still definitely going to be pretty far into the minuses next turn, but hopefully we'll have a battle or two to fight. And we got like 1 or 2 turns of cushion. I'm not going to do diplomacy. I think we're just going to go ahead and end our turn. Okay, so this is the last thing we need is more high elves up here in this part of the world, but can't be helped. Okay, Malice. What are you doing? You're not going to win that fight. I mean, it's very brave of you, but I think you're just setting yourself up for defeat. Okay, the Drowned. Not really much going on with them. Wissenland is looking very strong. Here we go. Grombrindle. Here he comes. Really close defeat, even with both of our armies. Okay. Well, this is where I've gotten myself into trouble before. But I feel like getting myself into trouble again, because I feel like we... Oh, yeah, this is a... Okay. His Doomseekers are going to rip us to shreds, obviously. And his Slayers as well, and his Giant Slayers, yeah. But... Oh, he's got too much artillery. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to fight it anyway. Let's see how we can do here. If we stay pretty far away from him where his artillery can't reach us, maybe even set up in the woods. It's going to largely depend on where our reinforcements are coming in from, but it's okay if we set up over here and he comes up this way. Our reinforcements will come in. His artillery will be lagging behind. We might be okay. I don't really trust myself in this campaign, particularly against this enemy, because I have misjudged the dwarfs multiple times in this campaign. Okay. Let's go ahead and start deployment. Let's go ahead and just plan on setting up our melee line here. I'd love to be able to stop them right here, but their artillery is just going to completely demolish us if we tried to do that. Okay, and then you guys back here. How long are we going to have to wait? Almost 3 minutes. Going to send the Harpies in from the side. We do have some artillery of our own. We'll set them up on this little hill. They do outrange us with their artillery, I know. Okay, let's go ahead and get you up here. You're not very fast. Yes, you are. You're reasonably fast. 68 and 44. And you are You're reasonably strong. You're not the greatest, but you're not the worst. Okay, let's start the battle. He's starting all the way back there. That's interesting. So that means he is waiting for us to come to him. Although it does kind of look like he's coming forward now. The longer he takes, the more winds of magic we'll get, and the more time our... This is good against... That's just a huge explosion area. Okay, so that's good. The more time we'll have for our reinforcements to come in here. So he is coming towards us after all. That suits me fine. He's coming slowly enough, though, that he can still be supported by his artillery. Okay. Well... Let's go ahead and get our guys who are like you. Are you considered in the woods? You are not. Let's get all of you guys.
Dreadlord!
I want you all to be in the woods to protect from the artillery. How do I want to do this? We'll figure it out after we get these guys set up. Okay, are they not coming now? Did they stop? It looks like they stopped. Okay. So what we're going to do... Oh, you're getting shot at. Holy cow, I didn't realize that. Who is shooting you? That's artillery. There's cannons. Okay. Yeah, let's just get you... set up over here. Okay, now they're moving around a bit. This is probably a decent chance to get one of these off. Do a little bit of damage to them there while they're grouped up like that. This would be nice to be able to do. Let's do it on... where are they packed together the tightest? Right there. Let's try that. Oh. Why can I not target that? Not sure. Are they still firing at my... They're still firing at my harpies. That's not good. That's not smart, Michael. Okay, meanwhile, let's go ahead and just get all of our guys set up properly here. And bleak swords. And you here at the end. Okay, so are they moving closer to be able to shoot us? Looks like they might be. Okay, I can get another... Okay, I never did figure out why I can't cast this. It is, for some reason, not allowing me to. It says it has infinite range. Huge explosion area. And yet, I can't target any of them. That's really weird. I do not understand that. Alright, let's go ahead and get another one of these cast, however. A little bit of damage to those giant slayers. Okay, meanwhile, over here, we still have... Let's get the harpies back here. All of you guys into the trees, like so. All of you guys. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get... We're going to have to sacrifice some of our dread spears here to their artillery. Because we don't... The last thing we want to do is go charging in. Although, you know what I could do? Actually, you. What can you... Maybe with some fireballs. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we can use some fireballs. Let's see what they do to our artillery here in the trees. You know what I just realized? Let's get you guys...
Advancing.
Okay. Pull back. Pull back. You all pull back. I don't want you to be the ones to test this out. I want to test this out with some spears. So like you.
Dark elves.
You guys, let's get you into the trees. Let's get you back. I'm going to be very, very patient, very, very careful in this battle because of their artillery superiority and because I have been guilty of overestimating them so many times before. I just don't understand why I can't use this. Infinite range, 27-second duration. Reduces vigor. Does damage. Does magical damage. Huge explosion area. Good against armor. And I cannot target anything. Am I'm just missing something, obviously. Okay. So now, are they shooting at us over here? And if they are, how much damage are they going to do? I can't really tell if... Yeah, their cannons are lined up.
Dealers in death. Moving out.
Yeah, I think they're going to start shooting here. But they're not yet. They're taking their sweet time, that is for sure. A little bit hard for me to see what I'm aiming at over there, but did a little bit of damage. Okay. Okay, so those cannons now are ahead of their front line. What are they going to do? Are they going to keep moving forward? What are they doing? They're still moving forward. Well, that's bizarre. Okay, so you...
Servant of Hecate.
Your speed is very fast. You can cut over here and hopefully, if they try to shoot at you, hopefully they will miss. Okay, your speed is very fast as well.
Follow me.
And you have a fireball that can use a range that has an effective range of 300. Okay, somebody's getting shot at. Who got shot at here? You guys. You guys need to back up a little bit more, I think. Okay, here they come. Here they come. All right, this is fine. Okay, let's go ahead now and get all of you all. Up in front. Okay, all of you all.
Cold-blooded killers.
Behind, like this. Okay, you guys need to be shooting at them. Go ahead and use your multi-shot rounds. And make sure you're shooting at infantry here. So shoot at maybe the giant slayers. That would be good. Okay, now you go ahead and get forward.
This day belongs to Joey! for first blood. Way out of the mountains. Look at them. Aye, there'll be many dead orcs today. Ah! The guild has a ransom on these old fakers.
Death and destruction reign! I will offer their blood to Cain. Our sorcery is majestic.
More challenge for the Damask Cross.
The castle honors us.
These fell magics.
Now, all of our bleak swords, you guys get forward as well. And now you get forward.
Onward!
You come forward.
Slaughter awaits.
Our spellcasters, what we really need is a vortex spell, but I don't think I have any vortex spells. However, we do have penumbral pendulums that we can use. Okay, we're taking pretty good damage right there. Okay, you... I want you to get around behind. Okay.
Dark shards!
Let's go ahead. You guys now go ahead and just start shooting. You get forward. Okay. You guys right here. Shoot at them. Okay, all of you guys hurry up. I'm really screwing this up pretty good. Get on those flame cannons. Okay, so our front line's getting shredded here. Okay, you guys hurry up and get in there, man. Get ahead of them.
We are ready! Attack!
Get up there, get up there. Fall back. You can get in on them. Okay, yeah, let's go and do another. Oh, how about right there? Now, can I do this? Okay, so I have to target my own unit. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, all you guys right here.
Attack! Following orders. It is done.
You get forward here. You can help out on them as well. Okay, you are already broken over there, or about to break. That's a bit unfortunate. You get in on them. Okay, you need to fall back, obviously. Let's get you shooting into those Doomseekers. Let's get you shooting into those Doomseekers. Over here, how we doing? We got the gyrocopters broken. Okay. Let's get in on their back line there. As many of you who can. Okay, you guys are holding your own. Okay, I need you two to fall back. Okay. You guys are fine shooting at those Doomseekers over here. Yeah, do what you can over there. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get in on them. Yeah, get in on them. Get in on them. Get in on them. If you can, we need to get just as much damage into their back line here as possible. Okay, you need to pull back. You need to try to get in there and slow them down. Okay, over here, you guys keep firing at those rangers right there. Okay, over here, let's go ahead and do some debuffs here. Let's go ahead and get a this not ideal. Do this. Boom. Yeah, keep shooting at them. You guys shoot at them as well. Maybe we can shred them. Okay, you've actually done a good job right there. You guys get back in to the fight. How are we doing over here? You are slowing them down. The rest of you guys need to push through their back line right there. Yeah, you stay on them. You can actually melee them. Over here, all of you guys. At this point, those thunders are looking pretty bad. Let's get you all over here on them. You guys doing pretty well here. Shoot at those giant slayers right there. Okay, you have taken a lot of damage. Let's get you back. Let's get you forward. You can go ahead and do another DPS on them. Okay, where's our other wizard? You got too far away. Okay, we can do this now. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Boom. So that's why it didn't work before, is because we needed to target our own troops. It doesn't say that in the tooltip unless I just missed something. Okay, you guys fire at them. You all up there. Everybody on them for now. Okay, you know what? You guys actually shoot at them and switch back to single shot. Okay, you can help out. Okay. Alright, how are we doing here? We almost have the enemy lord down. However, he is in our dark shards, which is absolutely not what we want. You get forward here. How are we doing up here? I think they're about to, I think that should be about it. I think that's army losses for them. You get forward. Blast him. What's he at? 121. Come on, guys. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Some of their units appear to be, well, of course, they're slayers, so they are going to be unbreakable. Okay. But you go after them. We want you to destroy as much of the flame cannons as possible. We don't want the flame cannons to get away. You go after the regular cannons. Did we take care of the enemy lord? I didn't see the message, but surely we did. Okay, over here, it's just these slayers that are left. Let's start pulling out. Oh, you need to get out. You're about dead. You, however, you can get in there. You can get an attack buff off. Okay, I think we just lost a unit. Oh well. Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. There we go. Victory. All right. I think we'll probably leave it at that. I don't think we're going to be able to run down any of them. Well, you know what we can try to do? We can try to catch up and take out those cannons. Over here, you guys try to take out these bolt... no, stay on those flame cannons. Okay, and actually, you know what we could do is this. That might do some damage to them as well. They're down to 8. I think we should be able to wipe out the flame cannons. You guys, are you shooting? No, looks like
Merciless warriors.
Oh, no. Okay. We should be able to get...
Dread spears.
We should be able to take care of those Iron Drakes, and
For
then
the king.
all of you guys now shoot at them.
Nagarothi.
And back over to you. How are we doing? We've got them down to 1 model. When that one's done, I'll go ahead and call it an end to the fight. Speed it up a little bit. Come on, guys. There's one flame cannon left. You can do it. Not even 1 flame cannon. There's 1 dwarf left. There we go. Thank you. How do we do over here? Okay. Alright, well, his army will survive, but I don't think we lost any units here in our main army. We'll see how many we lost in our secondary army. We actually took really high casualties in both armies, so I should probably be prepared for having lost something. But we didn't wipe out his army, but we did a lot of damage to them. And we needed the money and the slaves for sure. That's quite interesting how it takes 2 of our armies to equal 1 of his armies. That's not a great ratio. Okay, Pyrrhic victory. We did not lose any units. That's a blessing. And he's only got 3 units left. Got really good money. Pretty good slaves. Pretty good experience. Can get 280 more slaves or 1880 in treasury. And did I forget to assign this? I did. Assign it now. I'm going to assign it to those harpies. Okay. I think we'd better take the... I'm going to take the slaves and the army replenishment. Every little bit of army replenishment is necessary right now. The good news is we are in our own territory, so we should replenish a little bit more. Failure, that's good. Failed to block army. So we should be able to pursue him and wipe him out as long as we don't mind trespassing again, which I am a little bit reluctant to do. Okay, so Sigvald is looking a little bit unnervingly strong right now. But they're not attacking Harkadeth. I guess they feel like they're not strong enough to take the walled city, which seems reasonable. Okay, she's going around me instead of attacking me. This is not at all what I expected, and it's absolutely not what I want. And they are raiding us, which is really, really bad. Okay, failed to block army again. Again, Varg is not really sure what he wants to do. He's back up at Caron Kar, but he can't possibly expect to take that. Okay, these guys are unfortunately moving away from us, so we're not going to be able to run them down very easily. Are they going to attack? Okay. They are... They're not attacking, but they are vulnerable. Maybe we want to attack them. I hate to start another war with somebody, but it sure looks like he's making very aggressive moves towards us. Charm Shield, we'll take that. Follower gained. Evil Choir Master, yet another 3 of those, okay. Physical resistance, a spell there. I'm inclined to maybe take that off of her and give it to somebody else. Reworked crossbows. Okay, that's good. Definitely take that. Okay, factions encountered. We encountered Kull and Archaon. Interesting. Legion of Chaos and Sarl, the Beryl Legion in Eataine, Beryl Legion in Avalorn, Beast Catches, Rogue Army in Eataine, and Avalorn. Okay, nothing that particularly matters to us. Got some ranks. They failed to block our army twice. They are raiding, which is a big concern. And yeah. So I wonder if maybe if Valkia is not attacking us because she can't. Because she definitely has the advantage over us up here. Let me get my bearings over here. She definitely could have attacked Malekith and would have had the massive superiority of two armies against one. And yet she's choosing not to.
Supreme sorceress of Grond.
So we're back to the possibility of launching this attack right here, which I don't think I can win. I don't think I can win that, but I also can't just sit back and allow them to be raiding us every turn. So I'm going to have to do something about it.
Powerful sorceress.
I will decapitate you.
A black-hearted rogue.
I'm still multiple skill levels away from being able to do a lightning strike. Okay, well, yeah, we'll probably follow up and wipe out these dwarfs. However, we definitely need the replenishment. It was definitely a good time for us to have conducted the sacrifice. Which one is it here? Yeah, this one. Okay. The sacrifice to Cain. That definitely... Yeah, that's going to be extremely useful to us right now with all the casualties we just took. So...
Supreme sorceress of
We need to wipe out that Dwarven army, but we then also need to finish replenishing. Maybe we'll get another chance to march on the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. I do not know for sure. Maybe we need to run back and try to help defend down here. Maybe we just give up on Malekith, since he's basically... Unfortunately, he's costing us 3,000 every turn. That's the problem. He's costing us a fortune and not able to do anything about it. I guess I could move this army up close enough to him that this army would reinforce if they attack Malekith, but the problem is that leaves Ashrak here undefended. I actually feel like I need to move this army down into Ashrak unless I decide to do the attack. I think I'm going to have to I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do the attack and do as much damage as we can, even though I don't think we can win it. You guys already talked about what I'm going to do with you. You, I think I might move you out over here towards Varg. Got to do something useful with you. These armies over here, okay, yeah, right here. So they have no chance of attacking Hagreif and winning. They are not actually raiding our territory. I don't have an army down here. What I should do is I should recruit a lord right here and just have him sally out by himself, because it'll pull the garrison out as well to attack Marius Beckburg there. And I think we could win that with this garrison. Meanwhile, you guys could obviously attack him right there. Alright, well, we still have our work cut out for us, mostly because of this big old bug up here, but we got to do something. We got to continue to fight more battles, and we have to stop them from raiding because it's costing us way too much money. Alright, anyway, that's all we have time for in this one. If I fight this battle, I definitely want to take my time, so it'll be exciting to start off the next episode with this battle right here. Unless I change my mind, but I think that's going to end up being kind of the only halfway decent choice that we have up here. So, yeah, probably start off with that. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.